It's April 2nd and going to take a one-night trip to deer camp, which is in Central Oregon, just to test out the equipment on the bike. Got some new things that I want to test out: complete hammock setup, firebox, wood stove, and on top of it, I just want to get out of here and go for a motorcycle ride and do some camping. So we'll be doing a little more filming from the road, so I'll talk to you later. Bye. This is one of my favorite motorcycle trips in Oregon. The route takes you from Portland, you jump on Highway 26 and roll over the top of Mount Hood, down through the Warm Springs Indian Reservation to Madras, and from there you take a left or head east to Prineville, which is about a 30-minute ride, and usually I fill up in Prineville, hop on Highway 380, and from there you roll through Post and Paulina, which are, you know, one or two structure towns, and then end up at the IZ Ranch, where you take right or head southbound into the Malheur Forest. As you can see, it's a lot of twisties. It's just really beautiful country, a lot of cattle ranches, and very few cars. So again, one of my favorite rides. Well, I made it to the turnoff off the IZ road, but that's as far as I can go. So it looks like I'm going to have to turn around and go back down the hill a little bit to find a campsite. But probably a week, maybe 2 weeks too early. The road through from to Burns along the IZ cutoff camp is still snowed in, at least for motorcycles. Truck could handle it no problem. But so it's about 3:30. It's like 70 degrees, so this snow's melting really quick. But we will go find a camp down below and get set up and get some firewood and get set for the night. So really pretty, great ride. And I'm just disappointed. I was thinking that this road might be open, but nope, not open yet. Well, it's 4:30, and after running around the back roads, I finally found, I think, a pretty good campsite right on a stream. A lot of beaver activity, and a lot of elk tracks as well. So I'm going to set up right here. I had to move the bike a couple times and actually dropped it once. Let's see, it's right at the top of that hill. There you go. And good to know that I can actually pick my bike up, all 600 pounds of it. So awesome. Okay, got my hammock set up. Really like the tarp. It was pretty easy. I'm not sure I've got a thick enough underquilt, but we'll see how it works out tonight. I've got my 2.4 insulated air mattress underneath my bag to help give the hammock a little structure. I'm a side sleeper, so it just doesn't work any other way. But yeah, pretty cool. Like it. You just gotta figure it all out. I'm sure the next time I set it up, it'll be a little easier. But yeah, so I got it. As Gus says, the front porch and the back porch. The front porch is open, and that's my view from the hammock. Okay, we've got the Firebox wood stove rolling, and it was really easy to get started. It just sucks the oxygen through. Moved the pan down at the bottom, and boy, it just took 2 seconds. So just gathering some wood. The deer steak that I brought, backstrap, is still thawing a little bit, so I'm going to open it up and get it in a pan. And I think I'm going to sear this with little olive oil and seasoning. So let you know how this works out. Okay, it's about 7:30, and just finished making a journal entry into my notebook. So had a great night. It's probably get dark here in another 30 minutes. So just going to keep the fire going in the little firebox for a while, and fire it up the first thing in the morning. Boil water, really great. Unfortunately, I had to throw the deer meat away. It smelled really bad, and so I brought a freeze-dried food along and had that for dinner and some mashed potatoes. So everything's good. Very quiet. Haven't seen anybody, haven't heard anything, haven't seen a car or a single person since 3 o'clock since I got here. So I think the fact that the road is snowed in probably will take care of any visitors. So bike's locked, everything's put away, and talk to you tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. Cooking up one of Gus Chesbo's specials, a Brannock. Little flour, little oats, and some raisins, and throw it on the skillet, and breakfast. So had coffee, and just waking up and getting camp around. But cold night last night. Did great in the hammock setup till about 3, then it just got a little too chilly, so have to figure something else out. Well, finally on the road, heading back home. As you can see, it's was a little chilly out this morning, but geared up and ready for the ride, and so another successful outing.